Hey guys, so I'm going to go over today's assignment. We have a chart to fill in, and so we are going to need to use our globe. If you want to pull one up, you can just Google global winds. Just Google global winds and then go to the images, and you can find an image like this one right here. So if we look at our chart, our first one is trade winds. So we need to figure out the latitude it starts or blows from, the latitude it ends or blows towards, the direction it blows from, and the regions affected. So if we go back to our chart, we want to figure out the latitude it starts from and the latitude it ends at. So we're looking at trade winds here. Here's our trade winds, the two middle ones. So we need to figure out the latitude it starts from. We talked about the Coriolis effect, how the wind does not blow in a straight line. It has a curvature to it. So you can see that it is coming from 30 degrees latitude and blowing towards 0 degrees. So we are starting at 30 degrees and blowing towards 0 degrees. So I'm going to go back to my chart over here. So we said it starts from 30 degrees and blows towards 0 degrees latitude. So a trade wind is also called an easterly. So this means that it is blowing from the east. So we also need to look at the regions impacted. So I'll go back to my chart. We have, let me get my little pen. We have like South America and places near the equator. So you can just say places near the equator. You don't have to be super specific. So I could just right here, places near equator. And then we're going to look at prevailing westerlies. I'm going to erase this. Oh, didn't mean to erase that. But you guys should. Equator. We're going to look at prevailing westerlies. So let me go back to my chart. These are between 30 and 60 here and here. So you can see that these are blowing from west to east because they're westerlies. So they are starting at 30 and ending at 60. So starting at 30 and ending at 60. So starting at 30 degrees, ending at 60 degrees. They're blowing from the west because they are westerlies. And the places impacted, if we go back to our map, we can see, sorry, I've got writing everywhere, but within these two green lines here, we have the United States. So that's one place that you can put 4 places impacted. Just going to put US. So then you guys will look at the polar easterlies and the jet stream. So I do not have a jet stream on this page, but you guys can definitely Google a jet stream map to find out that information because we're going to be learning that tomorrow as well. So you're also going to look at the polar estuaries here and here and look where they're starting or where they're going and see where they're starting or where they're going. And then you need to Google for the jet stream, which a jet stream is a fast-moving tube of air that flows from west to east, high above the U.S., and we'll learn more about that later in the week. All right, thank you guys.